50-foot nerds. Big arm energy.
They're not dead, they're still alive!
All of them.
No fanny, like a barber.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, Clark?
They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom.
I'm not very motivated.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the attack of the 50-foot nerds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live recording of the attack of the 50-foot nerds. Make some noise!
Louis Armstrong over there.
Acid trees of green and red roses too.
That's what you sound.
Sorry, did you say Neil Armstrong or Louis Armstrong?
I think I said Louis. I hope I did.
I'm going to be listening back to that recording because I'm sure you said Neil.
It's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
We'll fix it in post. Go back to the go back to the tape.
You sound just like Louis Armstrong. The Denver Broncos. Hello and welcome to episode 19 of the Attack of the 54 Nerds podcast. My name is Mike Bell, coming to you once again from the Geek Boutique that is Geek Retreat in Warrington. I've killed Doug already, and we're only a few seconds into the show. Let's talk to Doug, by the way. That's Doug right there. Hello, Doug.
Hi, it's Doug. How are you? Did you have a nice Christmas? Mine was fine as well. Yeah, buzzing. Yeah, really. I'm so happy we're doing a normal.
Box of wasps.
As a box of wasps. I'm honestly buzzing that we're doing a normal show.
Good.
I love the normal shows. I'm so excited for the normal shows. Yeah, because I don't get news.
Yeah.
I just get fake shit on Facebook and Instagram and all
you
that.
Get AI.
Stuff. You get AI bullshit.
Do you like AI? I love AI. Do you like ChatGPT? I love ChatGPT.
So I love listening to like what's actually happening in the world instead of going, oh my god, that looks amazing, and then going, yeah, but you just fell for something again.
Oh, have you seen on TikTok recently the from the set of the Dragon Ball Z movie by Jim Carrey for some reason, and it's all these actors made up as like Goku and Frieza,
No.
and like Doc Brown as Dr. Gero, and Margot Robbie as Android 17, and all this kind of
Oh
stuff.
my God.
It looks so good, but it's fake as fuck at the same time.
That's the problem with AI is how
Slop.
good it's looking now.
Yes.
Yeah, but, you know,
Yeah.
call it what it is. Slop.
Speaking of slop,
Shit.
Paul's here, everyone.
Hey-o.
And fuck you very much. And so the 2026 starts as we mean to go on,
Yes.
which means Mike will be abusing me as
Beg your
normal.
pardon. Well, finish your sentence, Paul.
Abusing me as normal.
Right, okay. I just wondered where the rest of that sentence was.
Your Honour.
Abusing me verbally.
I wasn't there. It's a fair cop, Gov. Right, okay.
But yes, Paul is indie hizzy, as they say.
No one says that,
Hey,
Paul.
I'm down with the kids.
Your Honour.
Your Honour.
I mean,
Allegedly.
yeah, you guys.
I slept on the floor, never live out on the bed.
Long-term listeners know, obviously, this time of year, I have another birthday now taken place. I've survived yet another orbit round the sun. So I am now. But I explained last year. I no longer use numbers.
You now use pi.
Because the numbers ran out. That's all.
So I am now Keanu Reeves in John Wick 2 years old.
Mazel tov.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's easy to write on a birthday card,
Yeah.
Paul. Cheers. I'll go to Clinton's.
get a stick.
Yeah,
get it on a
Moonpig, sort that
bag.
out.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, speaking of Moonpig, okay. So,
.com.
I think did I mention it on the? I did mention it on the show last month about how I sent my mum and dad a Christmas card
Talk to me.
from Brian, Diane, and the twins.
Yes.
Okay, so there were some developments from that. So a couple of days later, after receiving it, my dad remembered. I think I meant to mention this, but we had the bathroom done recently, and the bathroom fitter's name was Brian.
Yes,
and he has
you mentioned
twins.
Brian. Yeah.
So they've been convinced that Brian, the bathroom fitter, sent it to them. And they were like, well, what? Why from across? Because the card says from across the miles on the front. And it's literally just the first card that I found on Moonpig. And they were saying, well, why not? Why? And then he went, oh, I think he lives in Runcorn. And I, well, yeah, actually, yeah, it would be cheaper to post something from Moonpig than just buy a card, drive across the bridge, post it, but right back. Because then there's £4 worth of bridge fare right there. So, yeah, it would be cheaper to just do a Moonpig, yeah. So I was really convinced. Christmas Day, I was going to tell them, and I forgot. Boxing Day, I was going to tell them, and I forgot. My dad's birthday on the 29th, I finally told them. So, and literally on the like, my sister's got like a little tripod-y thing.
I've got a confession to make.
Yeah, and we're messing about with the tripod. We're saying about taking a selfie and that. I said, let's take a little video for Brian, Diane, and the twins. Say Merry Christmas. What? I'll say Merry Christmas to Brian, Diane, and the twins. Merry Christmas, Brian, Diane, and the twins. And I went, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. And I had to show them the order confirmation on my email before they would believe me that I had actually sent the card to them.
Wow, it's such a strong prank now, mate. Strong prank. When you said like there's been developments, though, I thought it's like your mum and dad argued about it.
No,
your mum buried your dad under the patio or something.
No. So yeah, so
Gets out in
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He
2035.
doesn't live in Brookside Close.
not far.
No, that's true.
I'm closer to Hollyoaks, to be fair.
Yeah.
I thought you all went to Hollyoaks College.
Hollyoaks. Hollyoaks.
Really, Paul? Really?
I did it, but it didn't do.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Hey, if I have to take
see you.
it, so do you.
I
Your
see.
Honour. Right.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, but Christmas, we had a fun time at Christmas round in my house. We went out for dinner. We went out to this lovely little pub. We'd pre-ordered plenty of time in advance. My family, they all ordered a turkey dinner, you know.
Was this on Christmas Day?
On Christmas Day, yeah.
Madness.
I went for steak. I thought, get a steak. So it was
steak Christmas Day.
I got steak Christmas Day. I had steak, chips, big side of peas,
Yeah.
grilled mushroom and all this kind of stuff. Lovely. Not grilled mushroom, grilled tomato. Don't like mushrooms. And a pot of like the peppercorn sauce. Beautiful. The only problem was we got to the pub, right? And we walk in. I think I told you this story, didn't I?
And it was shut to Christmas Day.
No. So we got there, and on arrival, glass of Prosecco or a glass of orange juice.
Okay.
So orange juice. Thank you very much. Sit down. Starters come. Should have really known that something was a bit off here, because if you order a prawn cocktail, what's it normally look like when it comes?
In a glass,
Yeah.
lettuce,
Like a
stuff
little
on
glass,
the top.
isn't it? Yeah. This came on a plate.
Fair.
It was a plate of a couple of prawns and a little bit of salmon.
Expense spared.
Yeah, expensive. Yes, expensive.
Yeah.
By the way, behind us as well,
Yeah.
telly on the wall,
Yeah.
YouTube video of a log fireplace.
Fair.
You know, standard. So we had that, and it goes. You know, they take the plates away. We go to the bar. My dad orders a shandy. I decide to have a beer. Mum and my sister have a prosecco each. They got a bottle of prosecco to share between them. It'd just be easier. I'm sitting there waiting for the mains.
Yes.
And people are finishing their dinners and getting up. To be fair, our dinner was like 2:45 or something like that, so it was fairly late on.
Got you.
People getting up and leaving. And at one point, we think, God, it's been a while. We've been waiting here. And we look around, there's only like a couple of people left in the place. And my mum was going to the toilet anyway, so she said, I'll speak to the lady on the way back. She went to speak to the girl, who was dressed like an elf, by the way. She had like an elf jumper on. And she went over and said to her, excuse me, how long is it going to be for our mains? She was like, what? She's like, yeah, we haven't had our mains. She's like, you messing? I was like, no. She went, you at the table over there? Yeah. She went, I'm going to go and find out. I'm so sorry. She should have had this by now. I'm so sorry about this. Do you want a drink to make up for it? She's like, Mum's like, no, it's fine. Mum comes back over to the table. The elf comes over and she's like, I've just spoken to the kitchen. Sorry, there was a mistake. I'm so sorry. Let me get you a drink to make up for it. And we're like, no, it's fine. She was like, no. She stamped the foot. She was like, you don't mess with an elf on Christmas. I said, all right, fine, okay. So she got me mum and my sister another bottle of Prosecco. And she said to me and my dad, I'll get you a bottle of beer. She said, if you don't want to drink it now, that's fine. I'll keep the lids on. And you can take it home with you.
Okay.
Fine. So
Game on.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she comes back. And I still had plenty of my pint left. My dad had loads of his drink left and that. So it was all good. My mum and my sister still had like half a bottle of Prosecco left anyway. So she's like, just keep it to one side, but they're still sealed and all that kind of stuff. And then dinner comes out. My steak, nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. Everyone else just had, like, instead of slices of turkey, it was like the scrap ends that you get.
Oh.
So clearly the kitchen had underestimated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
did miss one out. And, like, there was stuff on my mum's plate that wasn't on my dad's plate, that wasn't on my sister's plate, that was on their plate. So it was a whole mess up. And then literally, no word of a lie, we had our mains, we put our knives and forks down, plates are away, dessert straight in front of us. And like, there's no one else left in the place at this point. Staff are audibly pissed off that they haven't left by now. There's one guy's like, I'm supposed to have gone by 5 o'clock. It's 5:10. You know what I mean? It's just like, where you having to go, basically, at us kind of thing.
Not your
being
fault.
passive aggressive about it, like. So we ate up quick, and then we left. And the woman said to us, she'd do us a favour. Just had your drinks under your coat, because I'm not supposed to give you like sealed drinks.
Yeah, I thought that when she said it.
Yeah. So we basically stole drinks we were given by the pub. So that was a whole thing. But yeah, so Christmas dinner. In the years that we've been going out for dinner, Christmas dinner, there's always been something wrong. Everywhere we've gone.
Every time.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to be there.
No.
Nobody wants to be in the kitchen. I've done kitchen work, and I did it on Christmas Day. You're not getting 50% of what anybody's capable of or wants to do. That's why I never eat out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we never do that.
Yeah.
Never. Not for me, that one.
But it is what it is. And then on New Year, I went to my good friend Paul's.
Came and hung out with me and Kath.
Yeah, and that was nice. Yeah, nice little games night round the Paul's. Yeah. And then what did I do? So that what New Year's was on the Thursday, wasn't it? Thursday. So Wednesday night, Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next day, the Friday, the 2nd of January, I went out for a nice late lunch, early dinner to Hooters. I went to Hooters.
Boobs!
Yes, and it wasn't my idea.
Okay.
So we found out that Hooters is going out of business in Liverpool.
Yeah.
The world's largest Hooters, by the way, is in
I
Liverpool.
beg your pardon?
I thought it was Nottingham.
Liverpool. It will be Nottingham after this, though. Apparently, there were financial irregularities with this Hooters, and the management were pocketing the tips, keeping the tips from the staff.
Oh, that's great.
So literally, we had our meal, lovely meal, by the way. Tip for you.
Wings.
Like that chicken, that chicken bacon I had today, the chicken bacon I had there, that instead of bun, toast, nice thick doorstop toast.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That's what you want to do, mate, trust me.
Okay.
Fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got to show some cleavage when I'm doing it.
Yeah. Of course. You do that for me anyway, though, to be fair. So we had like chicken bacon, and we had the wings and stuff like that. It was really nice. And I'm paying the bill at the end. And I said to the girl, because she gave me the card machine, said, how do I put a tip on? She was like, don't. I was like, no. You've been really good to us. So she was like, no, honestly, don't. I won't get it anyway. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, I appreciate the sentiment. And I think I don't even carry cash these days. And to be fair, if I'd give her like a £10 note, there's no way she could have put it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've
sure.
been in some establishments where you can just simply kind of pop it in.
Yeah. And Hooters, while I would like to do that, it's probably frowned upon by the.
Hey, frowned upon don't mean it's not allowed. It just means it's frowned upon.
True. I'll tip you next.
Do you guys remember? Sorry to butt in. Do you guys remember? Like, I'm sure it was like a British company. We tried to do our own Hooters called Teasers.
Oh God, that
do you remember
rings a bell.
Teasers?
No. I know there's a knockoff version in America called Twin Peaks. Because I've seen the Undercover Boss episode of it.
So in Manchester, when I lived in Manchester, I would have been like 19, 20, 21 tops. Teasers, and it was basically the same kind of apparel that they would wear, but it was also dudes as well, like strapping muscular lads, wearing the tightest things you can go for. And it wasn't a food establishment. I don't think. I only went there to drink, so I think it was just like.
Well, you could tell that when we got to Hooters, you could tell that these people were just riding out that sinking ship, because we sat down and the girl came over and she bent over the table, and I'm just like, am I allowed to look? And I'm looking at her thinking, am I allowed to look?
Is
and
it encouraged? I don't know.
Yeah. And and she said, here's a list of all the things we don't have. There's a big fuck off list.
It's easier to tell you what we don't have.
Yeah. And I went up, we asked for drinks at the bar and asked for a glass of white wine. Red wine. And she was like, oh, we don't have any red at all.
No,
okay. White wine it is then, kind of thing, So it was literally just like, they are running the stock down. Yeah. And I believe as of tomorrow, they are out of business. The 11th they were closing. So wanted to go with it before they finished. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they reopened it, because I'm not going to lie, really nice food, was really nice. If they went to Liverpool 1, I think they do a lot better, but they're out the way where they are as well, down Water Street. So yeah, they would be better to be in Liverpool 1 or something.
It's councils that don't want places like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's you know, it's a uniform. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah,
but it's just
yeah.
babies.
I know.
Babies.
It's cleavage.
Well, no. According to Mike, and
according to you in the text, boobs.
Yeah, no.
I said I've gone to Hooters. That's all you text me. Big full capital letters.
Yeah. Like I said before,
like
but
you're 13 years old.
according to Mike and according to the logos, it's all to do with owls.
Yes. It's all to do with owls. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They are tables which were the Abbey Road album, and it was just owls crossing the street instead. You know, because Liverpool, home of owls.
They have they've got a mascot.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
I'll never look at Hedwig the same way again. What have you been up to?
I mean,
you done anything?
Nothing. No, I had Christmas Day off. I had New Year's Day off. I've worked the rest, and it's been great, to be fair. So December was the best December we've had since we've been open.
Good.
And I'm going to tell this story, even though I'm sick of saying it. Is that when we first opened Geek Boutique Warrington, Warrington. I was very concerned over the festive period of making sure that people had a place to come.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that they weren't alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in April of this year, we'll be open 4 years.
Wow.
I did Sunday hours, Christmas Eve, shut Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Sunday hours. So I'm shutting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
New Year's Eve, because all the friendships have now been made, and they don't need us for that anymore.
There you go.
Which was awesome. I mean, job satisfaction, I still don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I've worked for people hard all my life, but now doing it for myself, and like all these people are like going round each other's houses, flats and stuff, and throwing parties and things. Oh my god, somebody threw a fucking Christmas party on Yu-Gi-Oh night and invited all the Yu-Gi-Oh guys. Who was fucking dead in it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I was fuming, but happy at the same time.
Where was our invite?
But technically fuming. I didn't get an invite. Oh, honestly, but yeah, so that's what's been happening here, and there's loads happening in the next few. So January itself, we're hosting our first music gig.
Oh, awesome!
Which we're really looking forward to. We've got Magic the Gathering Lorwyn is out next weekend, so the pre-release is open for that on the Saturday. We'll be selling the stock from the Friday, but the actual event is on the Saturday. The very back end of the month, I think it's the 24th, we've got our Disney's Locana Set Championships again. Ooh. They're coming around quick again. Gundam Set 3 comes out this month. OP14, which is the One Piece set, is out yesterday. So we've done well from that as well. It's just constant. It's always something, but I love it.
Yeah. Well, you want it to always be something.
Without it, honestly, God knows what we'd do.
Yeah.
Get a job. And fuck that.
Yes. Fair dues. What about yourself?
I mean, it's a fairly quiet Christmas. Didn't really have that much time off. Like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, day after, New Year's Day off as well. A couple of extra days.
You still at work when I got to yours.
I was working a late shift, so I was working till late on New Year's Eve. So fun. The one thing that I did do over the Christmas period was I dropped my TikTok target videos.
Oh yes.
That I'd been working on, and
do you want to see a 50-year-old man sitting in a chair reading stories? Yeah. No, it's not Jack and Ori. It's Paul.
It's
you wearing a smoking jacket in front of a fire.
Basically, I'd had this idea.
Asleep at his feet.
I'd had this idea for a while about what could I do on TikTok, and it's like, oh, I know, I could do this. And then when I was in Paris, I thought, you know what?
You've been to Paris, have you, Paul?
You know what?
Not this year.
Let's just bank a couple of things in case I manage to pull this together. So I recorded a couple of just short passages from the start of a Doctor Who target novel, so City of Death and Reign of Terror, on location in Paris. Then I did one more while we were travelling to see Joshua. So we dropped into Devil's End itself, all bought. So that, and then I did three of the modern Christmas specials have been done as target novels. So I recorded those in front of my Christmas tree, and so that gave me half dozen.
How long are they?
It varies.
Only a few minutes.
Three and a half. The longest one was Christmas Invasion, and that's about 7 minutes. And that's a bit longer than I would have ideally
That's like
wanted.
epic for a TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
That's like-
So saying, do you want to see a 7-minute long video of a man sitting in front of a Christmas tree?
3.5, 4 minutes is what I was aiming for, but I was struggling to find an ideal section at the start of that novel.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do that bit where the Doctor and Rose crash land at the beginning, so I can do that whole section and end on, you know. What do you mean that's the Doctor? Doctor Who, and that's a good point to end it on. So yeah,
Spoilers. Didn't know that was his name.
But I've got a number of places I'd like to do them on location.
Well, let's stop mentioning Eddie
Yeah,
now.
not giving any spoilers.
Because we'll do stuff at those locations as well for 55 minutes.
And then there's others that I'll just do at home and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to do more of those. So that's going to be good fun. It's a new thing.
So look
that
out
I'm
for
learning.
such target novelizations such as Doctor Who takes a nap on the sofa. Doctor Who fills out his paperwork for work.
Yeah, Doctor
Who goes to the doctors.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Doctor Who in an exciting adventure with a colonic irrigation.
Doctor Who changes the bulb, that kind of stuff,
Yes, quite. But we shall see. We shall see.
Cool. Oh, I didn't tell you about the Squid Game, did I?
No.
I did Squid Game in work. So one of the things I do in work.
Did you win because you're alive?
No, well, I was the game master.
Oh,
Yes, I was the front man. I had a nice background on Teams and everything for it.
wait,
So-
did you just wear a colander or something?
No, it was just me. I just had a Teams background. So in my work, one of the things that I do is I kind of like write the quizzes, and that we do quizzes for the staff every week. And we thought for Christmas, New Year, we want to do something a little bit different. So I wrote a whole choose your own adventure story for them for Christmas. That went down really well. People enjoyed that. And then for New Year's, we did a Squid Game tournament, and we asked management, can we have a prize to give away for this? And I said, ideally the best prize would be a day's annual leave for the winner. And they approved it for us.
Yeah.
And they said second place can get a half-day annual leave as well. So when we said to the agents, okay, you want to do this because there's a prize, we were able to tell them what the prize was, and they were like, oh, I want that. I want to win now. So they were all fucking invested. So first game we did Dalgona, which is like the sugar cookies game with the shapes on the cookie. Yep. And we thought, how can you do that? Said, okay, what we do, because I had to write this all up as a presentation for management and everything like that to get the go-ahead. So we weren't just winging it, you know what I mean? Because with the prize on offer. So I said, okay, what we'll do is we'll bring them into teams. We'll open 4 rooms on teams, and they will choose themselves which room they want to go into. Once the rooms are fairly equal, we will tell them which room they're in, because we'll pre-select beforehand. Room 1 will be triangle, room 2 circle, room 3 umbrella, room 4 star, that kind of thing. Okay. And we changed the rooms up each time. Because if we thought, they might go back to their team and say, okay, you want to be in room 1, that's the easy questions. And next time they could be umbrella, So depending on what they got, it was either easy, medium, hard, or impossible questions. Because we want to try and get a lot of people out. And we did like 4 or 5 sessions of this. So we started with about 450 players, weirdly. And we whittled them down to about 225 after the first round.
Wow.
Because easy questions they were going through, medium questions they were going through, hard questions you could actually do, but it was tricky. So things like who invented the 3 laws of whatever, Newton, basically, whatever it is.
Robotics.
Yeah, well, that'd be Asimov. Yeah. But yeah, things like that. But the impossible ones was me and the others who work on our engagement team is questions about us. So it'd be like in 2002, Mike made a movie with which famous comedian? There's no way they're going to know that. It was Johnny Vegas. I was in a film with Johnny Vegas. So stuff like that, you know, there's things that like where did Shannon, which country did Shannon live in 5 years ago? You know, things like that. You'll only know these if we've had this conversation with you, which chances are we haven't. So we were able to get so we did that as round 1. Then round 2, we did tug of war. So again, we opened up 2 rooms on teams. Once they were even, we said to them, okay, pick a spokesperson for your team. Once they picked their spokesperson, once both spokespersons were picked, they came back to the main lobby, and everyone else waited in the rooms. And when they were in the lobby, I said, okay, what we're going to do, you're going to private message me a number between 1 and 10. Okay? Whichever one of you gives me the higher number, you win a point. You can only use each number once, and it's the first one to either be 3 points ahead in total, or whoever has the most points ahead at the end of all 10 numbers.
Okay.
So we did that, and we did like a few rounds of that, and then it went to Mingle, which is, if you've seen the TV show, it's the one where they're all there, and we shout out a number, and they have to have that many people in a room after like 30 seconds or something like that. Any rooms of more or less than that number, they're out. Anyone still in the lobby, they're out. So we got rid of a bunch of people there. That took it down to a few people left. And then for that, we did our equivalent of what would have been marbles on the TV show. We did a coin toss. Okay. So literally just heads or tails. We did best of 3 heads or tails. We paired them up. And then the final pairing from each like semi-final, they went best of 5 or best of 7. I can't remember now. And then so we had a finalist from each round of heads or tails. So they were guaranteed at least half a day off at this point. So they were dead happy. And then final one, we did, what did we do? What was the final one? We were going to do red light, green light. Oh, we were going to do red light, green light, but I couldn't get it to work. I play tested it with the team a few times, just couldn't get it to work. So we did rock, paper, scissors -1. So I said to the finalists, you've got to have cameras on, okay? Yeah. And you're going to do them in camera, 1, 2, 3, but you know, all that kind of stuff. So they're going to do that. And we did rock, paper, scissors -1. We did best of 15 for that. I managed to drag that out to an hour. And the finalists, I got their teams offline as well, because it was dead over New Year's. So I got their teams offline as well, so they could be the audience to watch. So there was pressure of people watching them as well. And this guy called Andrew won the full day's annual leave. He was fucking made up. Honestly, he was so happy.
He's going to say he's going to spend the day off watching this Squid Game thing now.
I know.
Never heard of it before.
But the funny thing is, I had 2 days annual leave booked off over Christmas, and I came into work to play the games. so I basically wasted my annual leave. But it is what it is, you know. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
That's why they agreed to do it.
They had my days.
Funnily enough, Kath got Joshua as a small gift for Christmas. The
dice thing.
The Korean jacks.
Yeah.
Gongji.
Yeah, the Gongji.
Yeah.
And he spent a good chunk of Christmas Day just trying
playing
to
with
play.
himself.
He was shit, but you know.
He was shit.
Yeah. Ace, tell Joshua he's shit at Gongji and needs to practice.
Well. While your son's playing with himself, let's move on to some actual news then, shall we?
I'm so excited for the news.
Wow. I've not had anyone say that since my dad.
I really am.
He looks like he's wetting himself.
Speaking of news, we were on the telly.
We were.
I forgot.
We should talk about that first.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Remember we went to go and see the Do the Jaws thing.
Oh
yeah, we were on BBC Breakfast twice.
Yes, we were on BBC Breakfast. Yes,
I think it will still be on iPlayer.
It is still on iPlayer. I do have it as well.
Yeah.
Have I uploaded it? No, it's on our YouTube as a private video. At the
YouTube.
moment. I do have. I can send you a link if you want.
And I didn't go because my missus went out last night. Awesome.
Yeah. But it was nice. We were on there, weren't we?
Yeah.
So it was nice.
Yeah. We made the final cut.
He interviewed me for about 5 minutes and used like 2 seconds of me going Lego. That's basically it.
It's Lego Mike.
Yeah, it's Lego loving Mike. Thank you very much.
Lego loving Mike.
TV's Lego. And then my dad was on telly the other day. On the 7th of January, he was on the morning show on BBC One. Talking about
have you seen my friends Brian and Karen and the twins? I can't find them anywhere. Please call home.
It's like that bit in Die Hard. Come home.
Awesome.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, my dad was on telly talking about the troubles he's had with Hyundai, and it was a whole thing. Anyway, so let's now do the news.
Hyundai.
Hyundai. Yeah. And he was interviewed by Otis Dealey, who used to present like CBBC back in the day and stuff. I was like, oh, fucking hell. He used to present Top of the Pops and shit, when I was a kid. was like, my dad was like, you got interviewed by Hooters. Anyway, let's do some news.
You want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-foot news.
There we go. Okay, so Stranger Things is over and done with.
Hooray!
What's that?
What? If you've been living under the rock for the last 9 years,
Stranger
Doug.
Things.
Yeah, it's this TV show
Wow.
about these 30-year-old kids who pretend to be 10.
Okay.
Okay, and
Except
It's giving me New Mutant vibes.
Except that
funny enough, one of them was in it.
except that it started long enough ago that they were actually the right age.
Yeah.
when-
No, it
when
was actually
started.
in 1984. when
Yes.
it
More
started.
or less.
That's basically what happens. Yeah, Netflix do better. Like 3 years, come on, guys. Okay, so it's over and done with, and I hope you're all sorted and are up to date because we're going to talk about the final. And I've got opinions on the final, but anyway.
Oh, you've got opinions. That
Yeah.
never happened.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So before that, let's just talk about this whole conspiracy.
Set your clocks, everybody.
So I'm gonna Mike put in a clock sound in the edit. So let's talk about the internet went mental this week over this conformity gate conspiracy
For
theory.
fuck's sake, people.
So fans were convinced that Netflix would drop a secret episode 9 on January the 7th.
Of course they would.
After reading far too much into social media posts, and now they're all eating crow because it was bullshit. All right, and I agree. Some of it was convincing. We spoke about it before.
Yep.
Some of the stuff was convincing, but we were told 8 episodes. We got 8 episodes. All right. Do I wish they were longer? Sure. Do I wish they'd post a recording of the stage play? You know, the Vecna origin story. Absolutely. Am I glad we're getting a documentary? Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see all about the behind the scenes of it and stuff like that. But yeah, conformity gates. You guys were just. There was one woman who was going to like TV, like official listings things where they have to register episodes, and she's like, they've only registered 4 episodes. It's because they don't want to register the 9th one and all this kind of. I was like, shut up. It's fucking ridiculous.
Right, listen, if you're watching this right now and you are one of the conformity gate truthers, you're a dickhead.
Where did the name even
You're
come
an
from? I don't know where it
dickhead.
came from. And
Not
then
a clue.
after conformity gate didn't happen, some people were just like, "Oh, we were
Oh,
wrong."
you know it'll happen
It's-
next week.
It's not conformity gate. It's next
I
week.
don't
It's
know why
going to be.
people-
These are the same people who think that the Earth is flat,
Yeah.
and that the Earth, the world ended in 2012 because of the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, we all slipped into the Mandela
and we
effect
live in the
universe.
Matrix.
Yeah, yeah. Well, apparently the secret episode is going to be called now "The Trance of Mike Wheeler" because Vecna's had him in a trance since episode 4.
Okay,
Bullshit.
course,
Anyways, anyways. So my issues with the ending. It was a 2-hour show. Yeah,
Yeah,
2 hours.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Epic,
First
epic.
hour and a bit is the whole battle with Vecna.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem with that. Thought it was great. The reveal that the mind flayer was actually like a spider thing. I mean, that continues along with the Stephen King parallels. The end boss being a fucking spider. All right.
Yeah, I'd kind of noticed that.
Yeah.
Vecna's castle looked kind of like
What's that?
an upside down
the dead one.
spider.
It's like that old joke.
Yeah.
What's that? One of them. But I don't want to. What's that? It's the mind flayer asleep. You know what I mean? It's one of them. But yeah. So carrying on with the Stephen King part, I get it. I like the whole battle thing. I like Joyce chopping Vecna's head off with an axe at the end. Kind of parallel at the beginning where she was using the axe on the wall. Cool. Yeah, loved all that. Show ended. 11 spoilers. Potentially dead. And I like the scene where Hopper goes to see Mike and basically says, "Look, here's your 2 paths. I've been down one of them. Go down the other one." For me, that's the ending. Then it does Lord of the fucking Rings and takes about a week to give everyone their own bastard ending. Even if it had ended with Dustin's speech at the school and when he flips off and does Eddie's little plan, great, do that. Finish it there. Don't give me another 45 fucking minutes of, hey, you know, Robin and Steve and Nancy and Jonathan, they're all going to be friends forever. I know! They're already friends. I don't need to see a fucking 10 minutes see them sitting on the roof going, should we still all be friends? Yes! Yes, you should!
Should we meet up once a week? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
we are now.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. Fucking hell. And then it's just like, oh, you know, they're all going to go off and have lives. Yes, we know they're all going to go off and have lives. That's what people do. They have lives. And no one died. Why did no one die? They're not dead. They're still alive. All of them. The closest we got was Steve falling off the thing, and even he got rescued. It's like, what the fuck? It's about 48 main characters in the show, and none of them died. The only one who died was the girl from the shit episode, anyway.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? Have you got thoughts? Any thoughts?
So I'm just watching that one vein.
Anyone else got any thoughts? I was just waiting for the bit where fucking Merry Pippin and that come in and jump on Will's bed, and Gandalf's in the fucking door going, you know.
I'm actually the opposite. I'll say how much I really liked it.
Yeah, to be fair,
No,
you know, you're that invested in all of these characters. They all needed their moment.
But they got that during the fight with Vecna.
No,
that was
that was the end of the story. It wasn't. It was the end of the fight with Vecna. It wasn't the resolution to.
I don't need to
story.
know that Jonathan's going to school to make a film. Don't tell me the plot for 20 minutes of Jonathan's film that I'm never going to fucking see. Don't need to know.
Right. I think the Duffer Brothers know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think that they
The
left
Duff
all these gaps in that
Yeah.
to force this to happen, so that the other 50% of the fucking world that didn't watch it are now going to go, do you know what, I think I might fucking watch this thing.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that they've done it that way.
Yeah.
There was bits in the show that made me go, hold on a minute.
I know there's stuff that they're leaving
there's
as
that.
a setup for the spin-off that they're doing. I
Yeah.
get that. Because they're doing 2 spin-offs. There's the animated series, which is set between 2 and 3, I think.
Season
And
2.5,
then,
basically. Yeah.
Tales from 84, 83, I
Yeah.
think it's called. And then they're doing the spin-off show, which is not set in Hawkins, but it's
No.
set in universe.
Yeah.
About a new set of characters. So, yeah, I understand some will be breadcrumbs for that. I get that. But I don't need to see fucking half an hour of, like, Joyce and Hopper having a meal and getting engaged. Just show me at the
There was you could have montaged
just
all
kind
of that.
Just kind of note. We just kind of linger a moment on the fact that
Yeah.
Joyce has got a ring on her finger,
Yeah.
and she sat next to Hopper holding his hand. Boom, story done. Don't need that scene. I've just saved you fucking 10 minutes there, Duffer Brothers. You could have given us 10 other minutes of other stuff in the episode instead. You know, it's just like I like the fact that it ended with the new kids playing D&D.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a nice
that.
touch.
It kind of
And I liked the.
it rhymes. It's like poetry.
I did like that the end credits was done in the style of a D&D player's handbook.
Yeah.
I really loved that, and it's like, yeah, that just basically caps
can
the
be
whole thing
heroes.
off quite nicely, because, you know, in the end,
Yeah.
this was the Duffer Brothers' massive D&D
Yeah.
campaign.
We can be heroes if just for 9 years. yeah. Fuck it. It took 9
Boeing,
years to
yeah.
tell 5
That-
years
that
of
was
story.
great.
What the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
There's procrastination and then there's Netflix. Fuck me. Anyway, how would you have ended it? In fact, that's not for me to ask. That's for a good friend of ours to ask.
You're a little unprepared.
I am.
Whoops.
Ha ha! Yes, I'm back for the
John?
new year. How would you have ended it, boys? Ha ha!
I think one of us got the notes for this, so they can go
Shall-
first.
Okay. To be fair, this is just me trying to come up with something, and it isn't necessarily how I feel it should have ended, because I'm quite happy
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel who do that, Paul.
with how it, but
That's it, John. You help.
I called it. I called the final episode "End of the Mixtape." So they go for a fourth wall breaking, nay, shattering, acknowledgement that they're in a long-running series based in 80s nostalgia that's hit its final
My
season.
God, you're doing conformity gate, Paul.
So look out for references to why do we all look like we're on our 20s? Well, it didn't matter in the Breakfast Club, and also how comments on how the soundtrack always seems to be important, and then the Duffer Brothers themselves appearing in a final post-credits sequence to say, "Be kind, rewind," before the Netflix app restarts you at the beginning of season 1.
Da-dun.
Ba-dum. Except that it doesn't, and they actually put you into a music video from 1987 that didn't actually get used in the series.
Okay.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt. Yeah, we're gonna. They rickroll us.
Gonna get flick rolled.
Flick rolled. Yeah.
Dun-dun.
Net flick rolled. Yay. So yeah, that's, yeah. It's not great, but it's the best I could come up with in 5 minutes.
He's had the show notes since Thursday. Doug, thrill me.
Okay, so John,
Yes.
you've seen the show. You've seen how it ends.
Yes. I got
They're
the
all
scripts.
sitting round, and I know you fucking wrote it.
Yes.
I know you're one of the.
I am the
you're,
Duffer
you're,
Brothers.
you're Uncle Duffer.
Yes.
So we've all seen them there, all living happily ever after. They're going to meet up once a week and everything. So then, how I would end it is, years in the future,
What, like today?
they would have not that many years.
Meanwhile, in the present.
So years in the future, they all their kids have grown up, and all
Today?
their kids are playing.
Yeah.
And their kids are playing, and there's something's gone wrong with Hawkins and stuff, and they've got to move out. But instead of moving out, they've heard about this stuff that could be hidden somewhere, some treasure. Guy called One-Eyed Willie, and then there's some criminals in the area, the Fratellis, and then I don't know. Maybe we could roll with that from there and see where it takes us.
The Fratellis, eh? Are they going to look for some kind of Chelsea dagger? Are they all?
Hey.
I like it. Green light. Ha ha.
Given
Just
all
greenlit the Goonies.
Yes, again.
Given all the kids would be into,
I'm going now.
Tabletop games and that sort of thing. Maybe they would hang out in some kind of geek boutique.
You probably could. Yeah. That's it. There would be a place for them to be, so they don't
There
have to
you
be in
go.
a basement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So after
So
the party.
if you like strange things,
Come see Doug.
yeah,
He's strange as fuck.
He's the strangest.
He's the strangest of them all.
Yes. Okay. Let's move on now then to Marvel. Okay. Well, the X-Men are back in the MCU, guys, for the first time since Deadpool and Wolverine. It's been a whole 18 months since we saw the X-Men in the MCU.
Well, yeah.
Madness.
Yeah. So after Deadpool and Wolverine and a brief cameo from Professor X in the second Doctor Strange movie,
A Professor X.
one of the Professors X, and there was a post-credit scene that features the Beast and the Marvels. We haven't seen the mutants for fucking forever, it seems, apart from like 5 minutes ago. But we finally got the X-Men universe back proper in one of the many teasers that we've had for. I'll say four teasers that we've had for Avengers.
Well,
Doomsday.
it's one too few many.
Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
so many.
Yeah. Yes. But I said many, so that's 8. Okay, so we've had 4 of them. The first one showed us Chris Evans is back as Steve Rogers. Yes. Okay, fair enough. We all figured that was going to happen anyway. They confirmed it. Then we had one about Thor just chilling out, doing Thor
Being
things.
dad.
Yeah. Then the fourth one, which is just coming out this week, is the one where the Wakandans and Namor meets the Fantastic Four in some kind of desert, which some people are speculating could be the Void, the TVA Void.
Yeah, why not?
But the one that's got people talking the most was the third one, which takes place in the X Mansion, and we go through and we see Charles Xavier playing chess and holding hands with everyone's favourite old man on speed. Ian McKellen back as Magneto, and then finally there's a bit.
Then they kissed.
They do, yeah. Yeah. And then there's a bit where he cuts it outside and James Marsden is there as Cyclops wearing a very 90s accurate blue suit with the yellow thing. Yeah. And then he takes off. Some people are saying it's his visor. I've paused it. It's actually his glasses. You can see the arm of his glasses.
Okay.
So he takes off his glasses and lets loose a massive fucking optic
Do you think
blast.
that's just not finished yet?
What's that?
Do you think that might just be not finished yet?
Maybe,
And
but still,
yeah.
it's He's got, and he takes it off and lets loose this gigantic optic blast. And in the background behind him, you see giant fucking Sentinel feet.
Yeah.
So we're getting comic accurate Sentinels this time around, which we kind of knew anyway from the set photo. Was those giant
I've
Sentinel legs?
said it before. I fucking love Marsden, me.
Yeah,
I do. Everything
he's
he's in,
he's very good.
Brilliant.
I was watching.
Not everything he's in is brilliant,
Yeah.
but he is brilliant in everything
Yeah,
I've seen.
I watched a clip from this morning from that Disney film. Was it Enchanted? Is it or something? Whether it's in the real world?
God, yeah.
I saw a little clip of him this
I've
morning.
been dreaming of a true love's kiss.
He's great.
So
he's
funny.
great. So yeah, it looks like the X-Men universe is back. As for how long, we don't know. So you know, I mean, we're going to reboot, aren't we? So, but speaking of the X-Men, speaking of reboots, rumours are that Stranger Things' own Sadie Sink, her mysterious character in the new Spider-Man movie, will apparently be indeed the MCU version of Jean Grey, as she is confirmed not only to reappear in Avengers: Secret Wars. Okay, so her character clearly quite important to the Spider-Man movie. But she is also said to have mind-reading powers. Now, come on, which redhead with mind-reading powers would we expect to be in Secret Wars?
I mean, I don't know yet.
I mean, she could be Rachel Summers.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
It'd be something different.
Twist. It'd be an interesting twist. Yeah. Could be the Goblin Queen. No, won't be the Goblin Queen.
That's more Spidey related, to be fair.
The Goblin Queen. No, Madeline Pryor from the X-Men.
Like my Spider-Man related.
They literally just did the Goblin Queen in X-Men '97. So, you know.
I would prefer it to be something to do with Spider-Man whilst watching Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, that's just me.
But to be fair, we're having the Punisher and the Hulk in this as well, so it's not really Spider-Man, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like Civil War wasn't a Captain America movie.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is
okay. Either way, I'm gonna enjoy it.
The Spider-Man's throwing everything and the Sadie Sink. Shut your faces.
Fuck me.
That was funny.
All right, back to Doomsday though. I'm hearing a little bit more about Doom's plan. Apparently, he will be known to the Fantastic Four. So that post-credit scene where he's there with Franklin, apparently he comes to the Fantastic Four for help because their universe is under threat from an incursion. So he asks them to help us, which is why we saw the empty. What's his Doom of
what? Fantastic
Four. What's his country called? Latveria. Thank you. Like Latveria. We saw the empty Latveria seat at the UN.
Yeah.
Which Latveria would not have a seat at the UN, but shut up. But yeah, so he comes to them, basically says, the universe is under threat, and they go together in their ship to the X-Men universe.
Okay.
So, which is why then we know Nightcrawler and Mr. Fantastic will have a fight, thanks to Alan Cumming. So that's kind of explains how they get together. So he's gonna masquerade as a good guy, Dr. Doom, but he'll be puppeteering everything as Doom does.
I'm not loving the voice that we're hearing.
Which voice?
For Doom.
I haven't heard his voice.
I have on some of the trailers.
No, they've not played
in
Doom's
that case,
voice.
it's that bullshit that I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've also heard that Doom will have some minions in the movie, which it's not in here.
But
no, not those guys. No, he will have the Harbingers of Doom. They're being called. I think
are they just
the
purple ones?
It's basically like Thanos' dudes from Thingy Boy, innit? You know what I mean? And we don't know whether they're going to be a lot of Doom bots. I would hope he's going to have a lot of Doom bots for us to destroy.
I was saying to you over Christmas, one of my favourite characters in the MCU, in the 616, is a Doom bot.
Yes.
One of the supporting characters in the Runaways comic is basically an insane Doom bot who is kind of thrown off Doom's control, but does still think he's Doom, even though he also knows he's a Doom bot.
Do you want to know about another really more insane Doom bot that I read about this week? So apparently, when Dr. Doom was a young man, he came to America and he lived with an old woman whilst he was like studying here, and he became very friendly with her. And then her husband, she had like dementia or something like that, and her husband passed away. So Doom was just like, do you know what? You were kind to me. I'm going to be kind to you. I'm going to send a Doom bot to look like your husband to go and live with you. And when people in the town around her started dying off, her friends, the husband Doom says, do you know what? No, I'm going to make another Doom bot to be your friend. Eventually, the entire town was replaced by Doom bots. And then this old woman dies. So the Doom bot goes, no, you can't die. So he makes a new Doom bot with this one. So there's an entire town full of Doom bots and aren't aware they're all Doom bots. Fair? Because they're all just there just to be friends with each other. How fucked is that?
That's lovely.
That's cool, but it's weird as well at the same time.
Everything's dead fucking efficient in that town as well.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean? Buses are on time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to a restaurant, it's done quickly.
Yeah. Well, so one of these Harbingers of Doom, apparently it's going to be like they were saying for a while, could be a female Doctor Doom in the movie, and it seems to be that the female Doctor Doom will be, in fact, be revealed to be Wanda, the Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Is she under some kind of mind control by Doom? Could it be that when she died at the end of Doctor Strange 2, her consciousness transferred into another Wanda's body from Doom's universe? or what have you? Is she Magneto's daughter from this X-Men
About
universe?
time.
We don't know. Or we don't know her. But and another rumor that we've had is that finally, and anyone of a certain age will be made able to hear this. Finally, we will see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man fighting Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Let's go.
Just take all the money now, Disney, because that's going to be. Get
all the ibuprofen out for him.
They are
ready for him.
Given the. Well, to be fair, since Avengers Endgame, Marvel have been variable. Let's say. Let's be kind and say they have been variable.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been anything utterly terrible. But
the Eternals.
No, I disagree. I don't think Eternals is terrible. I don't think it's like. I mean,
top on me rewatch list. Put it that way.
I think it's like phase 1.
I would watch the Marvels before I would watch the Eternals.
That's fine.
I would watch Thor: The Dark World before I watch the Eternals.
Well, there you go.
I've got one for you then.
Go on.
The Eternals, Madam Web.
Ooh.
You have to watch one of them.
I would watch Madam Web before I watch the Eternals, because at least Madam Web has Sydney Sweeney in it.
I was going to say,
to look
at. I could see where that was going.
Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie's there.
And Selma Hayek as well.
Hells yeah, let's go.
Oh.
But it's still the Eternals, and it's shit.
But
Fair.
yeah, they've had a bumpy ride, and I don't think there's anything that's kind of hit the heights of Avengers Endgame.
No, of course
and
not.
that's so they are literally going to throw.
How has anything hit the heights of one of the highest grossing movies of all time?
They are literally going to throw everything at the wall,
including the Sadie Sink.
Fuck off. Yeah. So
how are DC
got to wait
till
this year for this?
All right, so we've only got one tiny piece of DC news.
How are DC going to pop up from this?
Oh, thank you.
welcome,
We've
mate.
only got one tiny piece of DC news this week, but this month, but it is a biggie. James Gunn has cast his villain for Man of Tomorrow, and as expected, it will be Brainiac, who will be embodied by German actor Lars Eidinger.
What would we know him from?
Fuck all.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell you much about him because he hasn't really done much high-profile work. However, he's got a tiny role in Tim Burton's live-action Dumbo movie. Remember that, kids? No one does.
Okay, fine.
I didn't watch it.
No one
So this is somebody whose career is about to go kaboom, basically.
Oh, God, yes, yeah. I mean, looking at the dude, he looks okay. He does look a bit like Joaquin Phoenix.
They're going
Joker.
to paint him green and put red dots on his forehead, so it doesn't matter what he looks like now.
He does look like Joaquin Phoenix Joker, though, like Arthur Fleck, because he's just a dude with like long hair and stuff like. If I showed you a photo of him, honestly, you would say that's what he look like. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Okay, awesome news now. Gremlins 3 is happening.
Let's go.
Right. Before you go any further... Right. Now, as you're aware,
the newest.
We have explained that when Mike does the show notes, he does a little title at the beginning of each paragraph, and we don't usually mention them. But this one definitely has to be. So this one is titled, How Wet Do You Get Yours?
Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to get them wet, are you, Paul?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, Gremlins 3 is happening, and it will be directed...
To be fair, it just happens when I'm there.
Yeah. It's going to be directed by...
I don't mean to do it. I tried to get it done before midnight as well.
Gushing.
Wow. Goosh. Yeah. So it's going to be directed by the screenwriter of the original, Chris Columbus, okay? In a statement to the Hollywood Reporter, we've got a quote, so we need a voice for Chris Columbus.
Before you do that, I feel like I've said this out loud recently, but I don't know who to. I feel like Chris Columbus is losing me.
Is he?
As a director, yeah. I don't know what he did recently, but I was like, really?
I genuinely can't remember the last thing I saw him do after Harry Potter.
I can't remember what the last thing I've seen that he did and went, oh my God, that was Chris Columbus.
Speaking of Harry Potter, I actually listened to the audiobook to Chamber of Secrets recently, the new full cast version.
Yeah.
Kit Harington as fucking Professor Lockhart is amazing.
Really?
He's basically John Hollywood as a teacher. He's like, yes, okay, children, come into my class. Everyone's going to have fun. That's what he's like.
To be fair, yeah, that's him.
Yes, I defeated the Banshee. And all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's amazing. He's so good. Right, what are you doing, Paul?
I'm looking at Chris Columbus on IMDb.
Does he know?
Last thing he directed. Oh, the last thing he directed was the Thursday Murder Club.
Oh,
On Netflix.
Netflix's own.
And prior to that, it was the second Christmas Chronicles movie.
Okay.
On Netflix.
Both of those I've watched recently, so then,
And then prior to that, it was Pixels.
He directed Pixels.
He directed Pixels.
So I'm right.
It's all right, but it's not great.
No, I mean, I'm correct in thinking that I think he is slowly doing what all amazing directors do. Scorsese, you know what I mean? He's
cinema.
Yeah, bro. Cinema. But it's not doing what they used to do. They're trying to do. You're good at that.
Yeah.
Please don't stop doing
hopefully
that.
this is the kind of shit he's good at. So let's hope.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrote the original for God's sake, so he kind of knows what he's doing with them.
Yeah, he's in the Cause
But we need a
because
voice
he's
for him.
dipped his toe.
So what voice should we give to Chris Columbus?
Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus meet Christopher Walken.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, I'm filled with a tremendous surge of inspiration, passion, as I embark on a cinematic journey. It's an honor to reunite with Steven Spielberg and Warner Bros. As we bring this latest chapter of Gremlins to a brand new generation of moviegoers who will experience all the thrills on this grand adventure on a big screen. There you go.
It just needs one thing.
More cowbell.
That's the one.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Okay. So I hope you all remember the rules as you'll need them on November the 19th, 2027. So we've still got a while yet. All right. Well, here's some unexpected news. On Thursday, this week just gone, Johnny Knoxville announced that not only is there a new Jackass movie that's been filming for a while and will be released in June of this year, but Bam Margera's going to be back. What? Not in new material, though. It's going to be archive material. Now, he wasn't in Jackass 4
for
because
reasons.
he got fired for failing wellness tests. But weirdly, in serendipitous timing, I actually discovered a few weeks ago that there was an unofficial CKY installment, CKY 5, that had been created using unseen footage. So Bam gave a shitload of footage to this editor and said, make something. So they made CKY 5, but apparently Bam had it taken down. If you go on the Internet Archive, it is there, because that's how I watched it. And it's quite sad, actually, because it starts with Bam's dad, Phil. And this is footage that would have been filmed like almost 20 years ago. And he's just like, do you know what? If it was a case of choice of, do I want all the money that's come from this, or do I just want my son back before all this fame happened? I'd take my son back.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, you know, because, So CKY5 got taken down. The fact that they're saying that Bam will be back in archive material makes me think, is some of the CKY5 footage going to be in Jackass 5?
Is that why they own it? Are they?
Well, Bam will have to give them permission to use it, yeah? Because it's all just shit that Bam would have filmed on his own.
Yeah. It's
And
like Steve-O. Steve-O did his own run of videos as well.
But it's really sad because I'm
DVDs
watching
and
it and like Ryan Dunn's in it. And he died on my birthday, for God's sakes. 15 years ago he died.
That's mental, wow.
Yeah. It's sad. But so will this be in Jackass 5? Will Ryan Dunn be in there? Yeah, who knows? But yeah, Bam certainly will be. And, you know, it's going to be a bunch of old men getting injured.
They need to stop.
You won't need that old man makeup to do the fucking skits anymore.
No. They need to have not started in the first place. It's one of those things that just I really don't give a fuck.
It makes me laugh.
I loved it when
it's lowest common denominator.
It got me into skateboarding, dude. So you know,
it's just the TV show and the movies and it's never been my thing.
Well, it doesn't have
on
to
the
be.
spectrum of comedy, you know, of like pure intelligent comedy and dumb as fuck comedy.
Yeah.
I kind of like the spectrum.
Yeah.
So
you can run the whole.
You've got this shit, and then you've got slapstick.
I like dick and fart jokes.
Fucking love a dick and fart, yo. Yeah. If a dick could fart, I'd laugh my ass off.
And let's face it, if a dick could fart, Jackass would have that in the movie.
Yeah. There's your clip, by the way. Yeah. If a dick could fart. Oh, it's the name of the episode.
Yeah, there we go.
If a dick could fart.
There we go. All right. Now then, okay. Almost 40 years later, we might be getting a Roger Rabbit sequel. Okay, the rights of the book and the characters have reverted from Disney to the writer of the original book, Gary K. Wolfe, okay, who stated that he's working on a spin-off. And in an interview with I'm Not Bad TV, Wolf states we've got a quote here from Gary K. Wolf, so we need a voice.
Roger Rabbit.
I can't do Roger Rabbit.
Please, Eddie.
You do it then.
Go on then.
See,
it's not easy,
That's literally all I can do for Roger Rabbit. I'll do something anyway.
Any sequels
that we do have to at least match the quality of the original 1988 movie in production value, in tone, in script content, in empathy, in character development. It has to be as good or better than that. What we did before. That's what the fans want. And I have promised the fans that's what I'm going to give them. The one that is most prominent is a live-action Jessica Rabbit movie based on the book Jessica Rabbit, Serious Business. That was the first project that we took a look at, and the first we started developing. It's probably the one that's furthest along right now.
Grandad, your taxi's here. Fucking hell. Okay, so yeah, in case you weren't too sure there, they are developing a Jessica Rabbit movie, which takes me to my good friend John Hollywood, who has to ask you. I'm never thinking. Who would you cast as a live-action Jessica Rabbit? Ha ha!
You go first.
What's her name?
Doug?
No. Oh my God, from Mad Men.
Christina Hendricks.
Oh,
yes,
Final answer. Final answer. Beat that.
Okay, I had two thoughts.
Yes.
I had two thoughts and they're on her chest.
So my initial thought was...
My two favourite things about Mad Men, Christina Hendricks. Yeah.
So my initial thought was Scarlett Johansson, except she's a bit short.
No.
Angelina Jolie.
No, thanks for coming.
Yeah. Those.
Angelina Jolie could have done it like 20 years ago, maybe, but not now. She's too old now.
It's I mean,
the thing about Jessica Rabbit, you've got to remember, it's not about having big boobs because you're never going to see them.
Got to be sexy as fuck.
You need the sexual. You need good cleavage.
You need that voice. Because let's face it, the voice is what
it's the voice. It is the voice. Yeah.
Imagine you could cast anybody, living or dead.
Someone living.
Yeah, I know, but just for a second, living or dead.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
I'm still going to stick with my final answer. I can't do it. I don't think that anybody's ever come close.
If she could do the voice, it would be Sydney Sweeney, let's be honest with you, because she is the best cleavage in Hollywood right now. But I don't think she's a great actress. But she's got a good look about her.
She's not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Fact.
But yeah, I mean, she's got the look for it, so they would be looking for a Sydney Sweeney
The only
type,
reason
wouldn't
why she's in films is because of John Hollywood's couch. Am I right, bro?
Yeah.
Am I right?
High five, bro! Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, she sat on my couch one time while I was out of the room. Nothing inappropriate happened.
Your Honor.
Nothing inappropriate ever happens at Hollywood Studios! Ha ha! And follow me, John Hollywood, on Instagram and the TikTok and the Facebook! Ha ha! Real John Hollywood. Yes.
As opposed to that other guy.
Fake John Hollywood, yes.
Jim Hollywood.
That's my brother. How dare you?
Give him some voiceover.
We've missed you, John.
You're like Hanks.
Yes.
I meant to ask how...
I do all my own stunts, but he does the voice.
I meant to say, how was your Christmas, John?
It was quiet. Went to see my mother, which you'll know if you visited me, Real John Hollywood, on Instagram and Facebook.
I wish Joan...
Oh, she's very well. She's very well, thank you.
Joan Hollywood?
Yes, that's my mother's name.
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely lady.
Yes. Yeah. Did you see me the other day visiting the last ever dodo, Roy?
I did.
Roy the dodo.
I did. I saw something else that made me chuckle.
Did you see me on Christmas Day opening the John Hollywood Studios playset? Ha ha!
Oh no, what did I see? What was the best one?
I was visited by some ghosts over Christmas. They scared me.
I can't remember, mate, but yeah, I love watching your little clips.
Well, thank you. We've got some fun ones coming up. Yes. You'll get to see me standing in for famous actors on movie sets.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Well, to make some requests for that one then, maybe.
Okay. I'll see what I can dig up for the archives.
Thank you.
Anyway, goodbye. All right, thanks, John. All right, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we never settled on a definitive, but it's all good. It's all good. Now, Okay, so a while back, we talked about Evil Dead Rise director Lee Cronin was working on a new Mummy movie. Well, in November, it was reported the title had changed from The Mummy to The Resurrected. Why, you ask?
Why? I was about to, but I laughed out loud at the concept.
No, that's fine, yeah. Well, that's because literally a few days later, they announced, Universal announced another Mummy movie, which will be a sequel to the 90s franchise with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz coming back as fucking Rick and Evie O'Connell.
Are you my mummy?
I mean,
That's what I call this.
I mean,
Come on, who wouldn't want to see Brendan Fraser back as Rick O'Connell?
Yeah, but you know, I'm just kind of not excited at it by it because
Why?
I've seen too much AI slop suggesting it.
yeah,
But it's real. This is actually happening.
I know it's real and actually happening, but we've had AI slop pictures.
However,
of
no,
two of them.
of him and
Well,
The Rock.
Oh, Mummy
Well,
4.
well.
Yeah, that's definitely happening.
AI slop may be better than what we got in the Scorpion
Oh,
King.
100%.
Remember the PS2 graphics.
100%.
Well, The
Wait.
Rock has actually said that he would like to return to the Scorpion King role.
Of course he would.
So
he
could
likes
this,
money.
could this be?
You remember I did tell you that on one of the Scorpion King movies, they spelt Ron Perlman's name wrong on
Yeah.
the DVD.
Yeah.
Perlman.
Yeah.
Pearlman.
Pearl Man. With the power.
Pearlman.
He's 100%.
Pearlman, related to Hellboy.
Yeah. I saw an interview with him the other day.
Yeah.
He was like, even now at 73 years old, I would get the prosthetics on. I would go and do Hellboy 3. I'll do it tomorrow.
He's fucking cool.
Because they just won't do it for some reason.
God, I mean,
He says someone behind the scenes is resistant to it. He doesn't say who. So,
All right.
I don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
I remember him in the 80s on telly as in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Him and Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
great show.
Speaking about Lee Cronin's The Resurrected, apparently, this isn't in here, I read this the other day. Apparently, there was a test screening for it. And the production company for Universal is Atomic Monster, James Wan's company.
Yep.
They did a test screening. It's so bad, James Wan walked out halfway through. Apparently, it's fucking dreadful. And the horror elements of it are too extreme. Apparently, there's a scene in it where a scorpion goes down someone's throat and and uses the tail to slice their vocal cords so they can't scream. Which sounds fucking grim. I'm not going to lie to you. That sounds terrible. But apparently, it's just a bad movie. It's just a bad movie. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad movies, do you remember Street Fighter from the 90s?
Yeah, because I actually watched it quite recently. I rented it from Dave at Snips Movies.
For you, it was the most important day of your life. For Dave from Snips, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Well, it was Sunday, but
Well,
yeah.
close enough. But we had the trailer for the new Street Fighter movie just released last month and showcases all the major characters such as Ryu, Ken, Guile, Balrog, Vega, and of course the villainous M. Bison, played by Dave Dastmalchian, who looks great in the role, let's be honest with you.
I mean, you probably know your Street Fighter, sort of characters and
Yes.
background a lot better than I do.
Yes.
What,
I know,
what-
for example,
what-
that Jean-Claude Van Damme and Kylie Minogue had an affair on the set of the
Well,
original
yes,
movie.
you've mentioned that
And he
to
was
me.
coked out of his fucking mind the entire time.
Yeah. And yes, I see what you mean about Kylie's just basically in camo outfit.
Yeah,
and-
she's not Cammy in that movie.
No,
she's
no.
camo.
Yeah,
That's what she is.
yeah. But yeah, what does the M stand for in M Bison?
Well,
Michael,
Yes, actually.
Miguel.
So what it is in the original Japanese version, the final bosses have different names.
Yes.
So in the Western version, Balrog is the boxer, Vega is the Spanish guy with the claws, Sagat is Sagat, and M. Bison is the main boss.
Yes.
In the original Japanese version, Sagat was still Sagat because he came from the first game. He was the final boss of the first game. Balrog was the Spanish guy. Vega was the final boss. And M. Bison was the boxer because he was a piss take of Mike Tyson. M. Bison. So he's Mike Bison. But they changed the names around in the West, so we didn't get that.
Right.
So he is actually Mike Bison. That is his name.
Fuck me.
Yeah. They've never actually, in official continuity, never confirmed this for the Western version. But yeah, he's Mike Bison, basically.
I can at least see this casting.
50 Cent looks great as Balrog.
Yeah. No, but I was going to say, David Dastmalchian as M. Bison.
Yeah.
I can.
He looks as good as Raul Julia did.
Yes, but I can at least imagine David Dastmalchian having a decent fight.
Yeah.
Because
Ralph Julia was riddled with cancer when he filmed the original and couldn't barely move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The reason why he said that like a character from Sesame Street. All right. But yeah. I mean, we've got Jason Momoa, Housewives' favourite, as Blanca. We've got like a movie accurate Dalsim, weirdly. And my favourite part of the trailer was when they beat up the car. They actually beat up the car like
this
the
trailer
bonus
yet.
stage. Have you not?
No, I've not.
Oh,
No, I
dude.
haven't seen it.
You get it up. Have a look.
Speaking of Sesame Street,
Yep. Of course.
I just think that now that they're on Netflix, their social media has just
Do you know what make me laugh?
massively on point.
So HBO Max cancels Sesame Street. Netflix say, we'll pick it up. Netflix buy HBO Max.
Could have saved yourself a chunk of change there.
Exactly.
Just couldn't wait. Just couldn't wait till you got home, could you? Just couldn't wait.
But they obviously, so with Netflix, so they did a Sesame Street version of Benoit Blanc, except his name's Beignet Blanc.
Okay.
And he's made of like pastry from
No.
New Orleans?
He is a Muppet, but he comes in to solve why a cookie got who
ate the cookie?
Who
No
ate
way.
the cookie? Yeah, I know.
What a rivet.
They kept hearing numbers as well, and I didn't know who that was either.
Sesame Street's gone really gritty in real life.
Have you guys seen the latest Knives Out?
Not yet.
No, I've still not seen it.
Guys,
I need to see it.
if you could ridicule me next month for saying it was shit, I don't care. I thought it was fucking excellent.
Really? Okay.
I really did.
I
The
will-
things that
I-
I
watched-
will probably enjoy
The things that I've
Okay,
watched
to me.
recently that really made me go wow, and it's so early in the year, which I'm so amazed by. Welcome to Derry.
Yes, I loved Welcome
That
to
is
Well, in a bit,
fucking
I was going to talk about stuff we've been watching.
Excellent,
So, yeah, I
because
loved it.
that made me go and watch Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 as
Yeah,
well. It's
yeah.
immediately.
I do need to see chapter
It's
1 and
so
chapter 2.
so.
Have you not
good.
seen them?
No.
Oh man, you got to.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Do Derry first then. You can be you can do it that way
do it the
around.
right way
Very
round, yeah.
different to us.
Yeah, I mean, there's part of me that's one of these people who likes to watch things in chronological order. But first time
But
out,
you
I
can be
I
the
prefer to see-
astronaut. It's like, what would it be like to go back and watch Star Wars in the correct order? You know what I mean? And you're a guy who had the chance to do it once, and he didn't bother. He decided to start with number 4. It's like, no, you could have just started at number 1 and seen it.
You mentioned Star Wars. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to this year.
All right, well,
Unfucked with Star Wars on the big screen.
yeah,
Can't wait.
Getting to see
wait.
that, I am so looking forward to that.
It is. You know, we've been going for a while, but we've still got a lot of show left.
Yeah.
So let's crack on through. Okay, so here's some news I didn't expect. But a 5th Men in Black movie's in development.
Okay.
With Bad Boys for Life, Chris Bremner penning the script, and Deadline are reporting that they want Will Smith. He's been groomed to come back as Agent J. Going to leave that sentence hanging. Are you excited to see the series back? Will this be enough to remove the memory of MIB International?
Of what?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes. Paul's doing his own
I
thing.
watched
Okay.
it.
No.
I know I've watched it.
Yeah.
But then the moment I watched it, somebody said, "Could you just look at it?"
Yeah.
And then it was gone.
Yes, there you go. All right, and our final last little bit, kind of like the quick roundup stuff. There's a new show in development for Amazon.
You've
deleted this.
I've literally written
It's
here. You didn't actually mention what
Yeah,
the new show
it's
is.
a Stargate show.
Yes, it's the Stargate show.
Yeah,
Yay!
new Stargate show
love
in
the
development.
love the Stargate franchise.
Right.
Mark
Okay.
Giroux, who previously worked on SG-1, Universe Atlantis, the Quantum Leap reboot,
Yeah.
and created Blind Spot. Jumanji 3 has started shooting in LA on December the 11th with The Rock, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan all back. This time they were on the city streets, though, not the jungle. Have they left the game? Are they now sentient or still player controlled? We're going to find out.
Streets of Rage.
Oh, they've left Jumanji, got to
Just
Streets of
smacking
Rage.
each other with
To be fair,
chains.
Karen Gillan is kind of dressed like a Streets of Rage character, so yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Did you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem?
Do you know what?
it was
As I
alright.
only watched it for the first time 2 days ago, I thought it was alright.
Well, sucks to be you as Paramount are rebooting the franchise again.
Alright.
They've cancelled the R-rated adaptation of the last Ronin comic, and they are now actively pursuing
They've done what with the Ronin?
the live-action Ronin that's being cancelled.
Fuck off.
They want to Sonicify the heroes with a live-action CG hybrid. So basically, they want to do the Michael Bay movies again. The Mutant Mayhem sequel was too far in development. That's still going to continue. That will release on September 17th, 2027. But don't expect any more in that after that. They've even already cancelled the animated series, so fuck them. And finally, the full cast of Amazon's Tomb Raider show has been announced. Sophie Turner will star as Lara Croft. Terrible actress, awful choice. With key roles being held by Jason Isaacs as Lara's uncle, Atlas de Mornay. Bill Patterson as Winston, who's Lara's butler. Perfect casting. Patterson Joseph as Thomas Warner, a government official. Celia Imrie will be Frances, who works at the British Museum. And Sigourney Weaver will be Evelyn Wallace, a mysterious woman looking to exploit Lara's talents. So I presume she needs pointy triangle tits for some reason. Because the talents of Lara Croft there.
I couldn't care less, to be honest. With this one, I honestly don't care.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is working on the show, and she is great. But I just don't see the need for a Tomb Raider TV show. It's pointless. The only point is, as I say, Lara's triangle tits.
I mean, to be fair, I think we're a bit beyond PlayStation 1 these days.
Never.
Yes.
She will never not be rectangular polygon tits to me.
To be fair, one of the documentaries I watched a few months back when I went through a few of the video game documentaries that's on Amazon is about the PlayStation early PlayStation experience. Yeah. So obviously they talk about they talk about Tomb Raider as part of that, and it's one of these things that just slightly ends up on my radar because because Tomb Raider was based in was developed in Derby.
Yeah,
they have a Lara Croft close, I think, named after her.
I don't know that.
But the place I go to for Hooverville, I don't know if they've now had it or it's just coming up. They're having a Tomb Raider weekend.
Ooh.
To celebrate the franchise and there's I think they'll be showing the movies and they'll be doing other stuff in line with that. So,
fair enough.
Interesting. Derby is the home of Lara Croft.
There we go. Right, well, that's all the regular news. Let's move over to Paul now. He's probably only got a few little Doctor Who bits, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go to the Doctor Who section then.
Hold on to your lapels, Chessington. It's the Doctor Who news.
Okay.
It's 2026.
It is.
So we can say Doctor Who is coming back this year.
Yes.
It's coming back later in the year, much later, like Christmas later.
Yeah.
So it'll be a while before any new news comes up about the special being written and produced by Russell T Davies.
Well, the good thing is it'll start filming fairly soon.
And starring Billy Piper Frankly, we don't have a fucking clue at the moment. Over the Christmas period here in the UK, we did have the war between the land and the sea drop in a bit of a weird pattern.
That was great until it wasn't.
Well, we'll come to that. 5 episodes over 3 weeks. That worked. I mean, it's fine. It did kind of work out because the last episode was a longer episode. It wasn't quite 2 episodes long, but it's highlights included confirmation that Kate Lethbridge-Stewart and Colonel Christopher Ibrahim were fucking.
The late Colonel Christopher Ibrahim.
Yeah, it's not unprecedented because I always wondered what her dad and the only female military member of unit that we ever saw, Corporal Bell, got up to when he said, "Lay on some coffee." Yes, they did go all shape of water with fish sex between Barclay and Salt.
Yeah.
Which I know you had problems with.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I enjoyed it.
It's interspecies erotica.
I love Barclay as a kind of everyman character who finds himself in the middle of everything. I'm sad that we lost a large chunk of the supporting cast at the end of episode 3. Did it stick the landing? Maybe not. Squeezing a resolution to all of that into one episode did feel a bit much. However, do I want a sequel where Kate becomes the leader of a militant Keep Britain Tidy campaign and threatens to shoot people who don't take their rubbish home? Absolutely, I fucking do.
Stop It and Tidy Up reboot confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I don't think anyone's mentioned Stop It and Tidy Up for 34 fucking years.
She is coming back to Big Finish in unit eras soon, so that's going to be good. Yeah, well, hang on. Let's start with Doug.
Okay. Yes.
Did you watch it?
First I've heard of it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not the first.
You know Unit,
because we have been talking about it.
Yeah.
For
you know
months.
Unit, Doctor Who's like army
Yeah,
mates.
yeah.
They had their own series. It's on iPlayer.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And
Check it out.
And we also got a new modern cut down version of the John Pertwee story that a lot of this spins out of, the Sea Devils, which was good, and you know
I'm going to try and do better this year. I'm going to try and make sure that I'm doing some a month, and then in the section I can tell you what I've watched.
Cool.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. My
Your thoughts.
My Delilah.
Your thoughts.
Okay. As I said before, it was good until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, how do I even begin with this show?
The way you usually do. Yeah, it wasn't that.
So my big gripe with this...
It's more modern.
My big gripe.
Logo and boom, and that's it.
So my big gripe with it...
Yeah.
Okay, my big gripe with it is it suffered from the same thing that Superman did. And I really, really enjoyed Superman.
Yeah.
But a lot of Lex Luthor is just stood in rooms shouting to no one. And that is what this suffered at. A lot of large rooms where people just talking. Okay. Like Kate, a lot of the time, Kate is just in a big sciencey room just talking out loud to someone who's somewhere else.
Is Kate the woman who runs
Kate Lethbridge-Stewart is the leader of Unit.
Yeah, she's just there talking to someone far away who can hear in an earpiece, who's also in a room full of people just talking. And it's just like it's a lot of standing around in rooms talking. That's all it is.
Well, if you think about it,
and he bummed a fish. I mean, he did. But
hey,
how?
Hey, if it's good enough for a Guillermo del Toro movie,
yeah. But how? How can he shag a fish? She wouldn't have
when a
capacity.
Well,
we don't know.
Yeah, that's my gripe with the Little
genitalia.
Mermaid as well. The Little Mermaid. What did she wish for? She wished for legs. She didn't wish for the biological capabilities of human bipedal, reproductive systems and stuff like that. She's just got legs. So at the end of that movie, when
like
she goes off with Prince Eric,
no fanny, like a barber.
Yeah.
But
how do they have a child? Inside is still all the same. So even if she had a vagina, here inside is
pure
fish.
Disney magic.
Yeah.
That's how they had it.
She
That's
lays
how I
eggs
had
and Eric has to fertilise them.
So I had 3 kids with pure Disney magic.
And it's just, and that takes. And I was talking about this in work, and I was just like, if you had the option, like Red Dwarf did, if you had the option to have sex with a mermaid, would you want a human part on top and fish on the bottom, or fish on the top and human part on the bottom?
I mean,
yeah.
You're missed the trick. You're missing the trick here.
Yeah.
It's still human top.
Yeah.
She's still got a mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love that bit in Red Dwarf when Kat's talking about his girlfriend and he says, "Look, here's a photo of her." And she comes out of the water and she's fish on top, human on the bottom. That's the dirtiest joke they ever got away with on that show. I fucking love it.
I mean, yeah, I enjoy the thing. Some of the stuff you comment on about people in rooms and shouting and stuff like that. Thing is, they've basically established this as being the established protocol in Doctor Who universe UK in Torchwood Children of Earth, because they do exactly the same thing when the 789 or whatever the fuck they were called arrived.
The 5, 6, 7, 8, the scooting boogies and driving.
Yeah,
them guys. Yeah. Why does she have a nose, Paul?
The 5, 6.
Why does she?
7, 8.
The 6, 7s. The 4, 5, 6. Fucking. Why does she have a nose? She shouldn't have a nose. And at the end, he fucking suffocated the bitch when she comes out to the water, and he fucking runs into the water to meet her. He puts her hands right around her neck, he covers her gills, he suffocates the poor girl.
Yeah, but
And then he grows gills out of fucking nowhere
yeah.
in his little Deus Ex
Yeah,
Machina
but
ending.
that wasn't Deus Ex Machina.
That
Was what they were basically saying.
She gave him a fish disease when she had sex
the
with
whole
him.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but spoilers.
Was it crabs? Good night, everyone.
Boom. Anyway. Yeah. We got.
And
five.
you know, it's Russell Tovey. They established in the
Yes.
show that those sea devils can change gender, and you know, Russell Tovey, well-known homosexual actor.
Yes.
You know, just saying, she can change gender.
Yeah.
Just saying, anything goes under the sea.
You know that it's better down where it's wetter.
Take it from me.
Until you realise he's not there.
She's a Barbie doll. Right.
Speaking of Big Finish, douche.
Do you know what, right? Every time you guys say Big Finish, I am biting my tongue. Every single time.
It's not my. It's
Don't
not
look at
my
me.
fault. It's what Jason Hay Gallery and Co.
Yeah.
decided to call
Yeah.
their production company.
Because the genius, that's why.
Yeah.
Big Finish.
Coming up is the 30th anniversary of of Doctor Who in an exciting adventure in San Francisco.
Yes, it is. This
AKA the 1996 movie that starred Paul McGann.
Maybe we should speak to our friend Andy.
I've already thought of that.
Okay, yes.
I've already thought of that,
Yes.
so I will drop him a message.
Yes.
And Big Finish are celebrating what they've referred to as McGannuary.
For
With
fuck's sake.
yeah, literally, that's what they've called it.
Yeah.
Not my fault. They're doing a download box set of the first season of Adventures.
Oh, that'd be great if it didn't already have the.
Yeah, so it's the voice of Master Chef India Fisher as the Doctor's new companion Charlie Pollard.
Edwardian adventurous Charlotte
yeah.
Pollard to
Yeah.
give her full title.
So, and this is celebrating 25 years since they were these adventures
Paul and Fishy India
were
got together.
first released from January 2001 onwards.
It includes
So,
one of the best Doctor Who audios of all time, Chimes of Midnight. A great Christmas listen.
that's season 2.
Well, it's still fucking
Yeah.
the 8 and Charlie.
For now, it's Storm Warning,
Storm
Sword of
Storms,
Orion, Signs
yeah,
of Venice, and Minuet in Hell.
Which is not great.
But at least you get the 8th Doctor meeting the Brigadier.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicholas Courtney, in Big Finish, and they got him in to meet Colin Baker's Doctor officially as well,
Yeah.
which was great.
Wonderful chaps all of them.
Admittedly, you don't have to go out and buy this box set. If you've got Spotify, they are all available on
Yeah, to be
Spotify. The first
These are remastered though, aren't they?
yeah,
I believe?
I don't know about that. Yeah,
Ish.
but the first 50 Big Finishes are all on Spotify, so it's
more than that now.
Yeah,
I think it's about
yeah.
first hundreds.
Oh, but and there's loads of other Big Finish stuff
Yeah,
on there.
yeah,
But these adventures of it's the first time Paul McGann came back to the role since the McGann movie, and it was like it was.
Did he only ever do the movie? Didn't
Yeah.
he? There was
Literally
no
did.
episodes at all.
He has
just one.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He came back
so
to
for the
Night of the Doctor,
for the 50th anniversary, he came back for the surprise mini episode that they put on YouTube.
And is this the
and
guy from
iPlayer.
Meet the Midwives?
The what?
He was in the he was the Doctor.
I
in,
think you're thinking of one of his brothers.
is he one of his brothers? Because there's a few in there.
Yeah.
'Cause there's one that did the sitcom.
That's Joe.
That's Joe. Yeah.
Joe,
Okay.
and then there's Mark, and then there's Stephen, who is obviously the.
He's on Call the Midwife.
He's obviously the milkman's. Is Stephen?
Oh, he does look the same as the rest of them.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he really
He
doesn't.
does.
Okay.
Yes.
He
No,
really
Steve
doesn't.
Stevens on Call the
So
Midwife.
not a movie I can get behind.
But
I will hunt that down and watch that.
Paul
watched
is
it the other day, weirdly.
Paul is with now and I.
Yeah, with no.
He's Marwood in. He's I in
He is
with
I
now.
in with now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, these
Which
go on the
which
list as well.
which
Not watched
Jo-
that in a very long
which
time.
which Joshua just upgraded me to 4K on that for Christmas, so I'm looking forward to watching that with him before he goes back to university.
Cool.
But yeah, so but yeah, that's Doctor Who for us.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, that takes us through now then to the fun section of the show, which is any other business.
What you're saying? The rest of the
It's time to clean.
The sounder.
It's time for any other business. One of the line.
Okay, right.
Sorry, are you suggesting that the last hour and a half hasn't been fun?
No, this is fun. But
it was great up to the Doctor Who
where
bit.
we get.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Fuck you very much.
Joking.
The Doctor Who gave us our big finish.
I like many big finishes. Apparently over 100. It's like Bonnie fucking Blue. It's amazing.
No, it's Bonnie Langford.
Bonnie Langford Blue.
Lonnie Bangford, yeah.
Lonnie's Bang Bus. Right, okay.
Wow. Yeah. I always learn something in the Doctor Who section, so. But I do sit here going, yeah.
Right, okay, so let's do our improv section. So we always start the improv section with our line read, okay, which I then give you direction on, all right?
Okay.
And because things have got stranger this month, we're going to have our line read to be, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. The famous line from Hopper in season 1, okay? So who wants to start us off?
I'll go.
Okay, so Doug, just give us a nice plain line read. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Coffees are for...
No.
Sorry, mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Okay. Paul, give us a little bit more.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Doug, give us some more.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Paul, you're a magician having a breakdown mid-act.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Are you going to put me back together, mate?
Where's me watch?
Doug, you're Gordon Ramsay.
Ooh, Gordon Ramsay. Oh, I've never done one.
Okay.
I've never done one of them.
Right. Here we go. Got to bounce every now and again.
When you're talking, mornings. That's fucking terrible. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
You cunt.
All right, fucking hell. You donkey. That's yeah. He calls everyone a donkey.
Yeah.
All right. Paul, you're a motivational speaker hyping up the room.
I'm not very motivated.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
I love it now.
Right. Right, Doug, you're a zombie reading a Christmas prophecy.
What?
That was left over from last month. I found them.
Boy. Coffee.
Oh, Stallone.
You know.
You know.
We're watching
Doug,
Stallone at the moment.
You're Bane. No, you're not. You're not Doug. You're Paul.
I was going to say.
You're Paul. Paul, you're Bane.
Hang on a minute.
Doug, you're Paul, and Paul, you're Doug. What?
So who the fuck's Bane?
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. You'd be better to go more around the back.
That's a lovely singing voice. Okay. La la la. Are you I'm definitely sure you're Doug.
I'm
this time.
Doug.
Okay. Doug, you're a flight attendant giving safety instructions.
Just with the line though, it's really difficult. So I want to put other things in there, but you're not allowed to. Okay. So,
You can if you want.
Oh.
No one's saying you've got to be strict on the
Okay.
line. You can embellish.
ladies and gentlemen, mornings are for
Coffee.
coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Thank you.
Contemplation is here, and here. Okay. All right. And Paul, you're trapped inside a giant snow globe.
Spot another one left over from last
I don't
time.
know what you're talking about. Looks great on an audio podcast, this bit.
Mornings are for coffee. Look at all
We're
that
shaking
snow.
a baby now.
Ooh, mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Okay. I said a giant snow globe. He's doing this.
Yeah, but it's between us.
Okay. All right. Doug, you're a nervous cat about to sneeze.
Where the fuck do you get these from?
My head is a very
GPT.
strange place. No.
I'm kidding.
Meow.
Nervous.
Meow.
Better. Faster, more intense.
A cat. Oh god. Not even got a Garfield impression. That'd have been amazing.
Mornings over coffee and contemplation.
Mornings
And lasagna.
for coffee and contemplation.
Okay, I'll take that. All right. Paul, you whisper in a library full of sleeping children. Don't ask me why there are children in the library. There just are.
Oh, why they're asleep?
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Shh. You shh. Shut up.
What are we talking about? Why are the babies here? All right. You're Gollum.
Quickly. I can't do it.
What's the titles,
I can't do it.
What's the titles? Mornings are for coffee and contemplation, my precious.
There you
Can't
go.
do it.
Close enough.
Oh god.
Paul,
Horrible.
Paul, you're riding a unicycle in a crowded shopping centre.
Hey, woo, way, woo, coffee is, mornings are for coffee, whoa, hey, whoa, and contemplation.
All right. I would hope you'd go to a shopping centre when you've got more control over your unicycle. Is that terrifying? So I'm just gonna
Let's go.
All right. Doug, you are a crazed conspiracy theorist. So conformity gate.
Right, so
Okay.
mornings are for coffee
Yes.
and contemplation.
Don't believe you.
The fuck you say?
Yeah.
Honest, no.
It's bullshit.
Fight me.
Bullshit.
Fucking fight me.
We went to the moon and there was coffee there.
Yeah.
And we contemplated.
The world is
You went to the moon. You're so naive.
The earth is round, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Time to do some little improv scenes.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Ooh.
The first one I've titled Takeaway. I need one of you to choose to be number 1 or number 2. Ideally, I kind of know which one I would like you to play, but
Do it then. You pick.
all right then.
Dealer's pick.
Okay, Paul, you
Yes.
are Professor Frankenstein. Doug, you're Igor. You are deciding what takeaway to order and how from Just Eat, Uber, etc. Or are you going to go and collect? Okay, so you're in the castle. You're in Castle Frankenstein.
Yes.
Paul is the professor. You are Igor.
Both hungry.
Right. You're both hungry. You're deciding what to order and how. Okay, and go.
Igor,
Master.
I'm hungry.
Me too, Master.
Well, I don't care whether you're hungry. You work for me.
Okay. Shall I order you some food, Master?
That's a good idea, Igor. Makes a change for you to have one.
Where should we go? Where should we eat? Should we eat in or should we take away?
I don't know. There's so many apps and things to pick from these days. How about that?
We can use Just Eat or Uber.
We've got that Uber One membership, haven't we?
Yes, Master, yes.
Yes. Okay. Let pull up the Uber app, the Uber Eats app, and what's local? Something that can something that can deliver in 15 minutes or less. Yeah. Yeah, don't lock your phone.
Yes, Master.
Don't lock your phone for the sake of a gag.
Totally worth it, Master.
You know what? I'm in the mood for pizza.
Yes, Master. Pizza. What flavor would you like?
Oh, so let's go. See, deep pan,
Yes.
tomato base.
Go on.
Gotta have pepperoni.
Yes.
Definitely no pineapple.
I quit.
See? Okay. All right. Scene number 2. All right.
That was silly.
Okay. I call this Super Mum. Okay.
Okay.
It's Bring Your Mum to Work Day.
Okay.
Mark Kent is at the Daily Planet with Clark when suddenly Darkseid attacks the Earth. Who's going to be Mum Kent and who's going to be Superman? Let's do it the other way around. You can be Mum and you can be
gonna be
Superman.
Mark Kent.
Yeah. All right.
So what's the scenario?
So
Well,
it's Bring Your Mum to Work Day.
Check.
You are Superman, Clark Kent, and you brought your mum to the Daily Planet. And no, Darkseid attacks.
don't you just fuck off and leave your mum behind? Like, go save the world.
Do you? Or is it don't stop on my mum will shoot kind of thing?
Oh,
I watched that recently as well.
Oh, you poor
God.
thing. You okay? Oh,
You know
mate.
what? It wasn't terrible.
It was.
It was
3 stars on
It
Letterboxd.
was entertaining enough. But that's another thing entirely. Yes.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation, my friend. Have a think about your life choices, okay? All right. And Dave, just because he can rent it doesn't mean he has to, okay? Okay. and ready?
Dave has literally said that to me.
Yep. Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
And go.
So, Ma, this is my desk. This Lois's desk over there. This is Jimmy. He's gonna get you a coffee whenever you like.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Jimmy.
No problem. No problem at all.
And what do you do here, Clark?
So we report the news. This is where I put all the stories. What the hell?
Breaking news! Darkseid and his cronies of evil supervillains are attacking the Earth. We need Superman now more than ever. Save us, Superman!
What the fuck is that, Clark?
Ma, you know the thing that you made me, this untamed further. I've got to go. I've got to go. I have to leave. I have to
You're
leave.
going to leave me
I have to
alone
leave.
here
I
while
have-
this shit is going on?
I have to leave. I have to go to be Superman right now.
Oh, you're
I've got-
such a terrible son.
I've
You're
got-
always disappearing
Why'd
and
you do
looking
this
after other
every
people instead of
time?
me, your mother.
You don't. I mean, I could just fucking X-ray her in the eyes now. I'm not going to do it. I could. Why'd you do this every time? Look, I've got to go save the people and probably save the world.
But
you just got to sit here, drink your coffee.
I
Oh, hello there. You must be Mrs. Kent. I'm Perry White, the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet. Your son Clark's great. Is there anything I need to know about him?
What's wrong, son?
We've spoke about this before. Remember Brightburn?
I don't know what you mean, son.
I've got to go. 'Cause I've got to go.
Why is there so much whispering between
I've got
you
to go
two?
and report on this now. Because this is my
Oh.
boss and he's going to expect me
Oh,
to go
yeah,
and at least
because
report.
this is your
Job. You remember jobs, Mum?
Oh, well, you should go and do your job, and then you should come straight back
I will.
here and do what your mother tells you, Clark.
Yes, Clark, you need to do what your mother says. She's a super mom, and I'm sure you're a super son.
Oh, he's absolutely. He's like a super.
I'm going to fucking.
What's wrong? Why aren't you finishing your sentence,
He's
Mrs. Kent?
just super.
He really is. He really is. Oh!
Broke a hip.
Oh no! Just imagine they got blown down the end of the.
Just a little one. He's like,
Yeah.
just break a hip.
Yeah, that went in an interesting direction as soon as I opened my mouth.
There's a clip as well, right? Okay. Well, this is where we normally do the beyond section, but we don't really have anything
yeah.
to go beyond with. Yeah. They've all gone and left us.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Even Kath didn't come or
Well,
There's another one.
that's got nothing to do with the show, Paul. Let's be honest. Right. Well. Okay. Well, I think that's
Yeah.
about it then, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we
you said
basically
you
wrapped
were
up.
things that you've watched.
Oh
and
yeah, I
whatnot.
did watch a
Oh,
couple of
do
things.
something like that.
Yeah. So what have I watched? I watched The War Between the Land and the Sea. That was good until it wasn't. I watched The Celebrity Traitors. Because everyone's always said to me, "Oh, you should watch The Traitors. You should watch The Traitors." And I watched it, and I'll be honest with you, I thought Traitors is a concept is great, but the fact that we know who the traitors are annoys me because there's no suspense for me as the audience then. But my sister said to me, try the new series because there's a secret traitor. You
Yeah,
don't know who they
yeah,
are.
I heard
And
about
honestly, we started watching it last night, and that was great. Not knowing who the secret traitor was until they told us, and now there's no suspense there again. It's like,
I know it's not for me. I mean, I
It's-
only watch reality
it's not for
TV if
you,
you're
Jet.
in it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
that's true.
I've never watched
Yeah.
anything else because it doesn't
Yeah.
entertain me.
I didn't really watch anything over Christmas in terms of like Christmas. I watched Gremlins, but I didn't really watch. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch. Actually, I'm lying. I watched Jingle All the Way, and then I watched Jingle All the Way 2. And
I'm
I wish,
so sorry.
I wish I'd stabbed myself in the eye, because that's a bad movie. That is a movie that exists because of a spelling mistake. It is Larry the Cable Guy and Santino Marella from WWE trying to find a bear for Larry's daughter for Christmas. But wait, Larry's ex-wife, is now married, and the daughter's stepdad wants to be the best stepdad, so he buys up all the talking bears in town because he's minted. And Larry the Cable Guy at some point decides, do you know what, I'm going to give my kid a white Christmas, goosh, and goes away, gets a load of snow, drives it back, and then he opens the van. But because it was like an hour's or two's drive, you'll never guess what happened. All the snow's melted, and he gets washed away by the water when he opens the back of the van. Fuck's sake.
No, I'm glad I've missed on that one.
It's shit. It
Yeah.
is absolute wank.
Yeah.
It is dreadful. I would give that as far a wide berth as you possibly can.
I'm already doing it.
Good.
I'm already doing it.
Keep
I've
doing
never
it.
watched it. I'm
Keep
not
doing
likely
it.
to.
Stay further away.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, I like my Christmas movies in December, but that is one that I would be.
I watched both the
Yeah.
Chronicle films,
Yeah.
which I'd never watched before. The two.
Yeah. Well, while I was
Kurt
putting the show
Russell.
notes together the other day, I watched him.
How good is he looking them films,
He's
man?
good, man. But I watched the Timothy Chalamet Willy Wonka movie again.
Okay.
Because I thought...
Timothée Chalamet.
Shamalama Ding Dong, yeah. I put that on because I thought I want something on that I don't have to pay attention to, but something like there's songs and music and shit like that I can kind of listen to. And the songs in that film are really good. Yeah, so that was nice to actually just throw that on whilst I was doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you've got notes.
Yeah, well, I keep.
What shite have you watched, Paul?
Well, I mean,
Got his letterboxed up.
Kath's going through a bit of a Stallone kick at the moment, so so that's why we ended up watching.
Can I start guessing films now that your
Stop
missus?
all- Yeah,
Because
go on.
you've already said that. I'm gonna go number one, hard hit, Demolition Man.
We did that a while back.
Women love that film.
That was on our Wesley Snipes kick.
Cliffhanger.
It's on the list.
Okay. Daylight.
Also on the list.
Copland.
I've suggested that because that's one I would actually like to see.
You got to Warner is not handsome in this one. He ain't fit in this one.
No.
Let's see.
Classics. Rocky Rambo.
Yeah.
I mean, got those on the shelf anyway. So we're concentrating on ones that we can't otherwise
what's the
see.
one,
So we rent them from Dave.
Death Race 2000.
I don't think
a
that's
great
one
movie.
she'd be particularly
I love
bothered
that
about.
film. That's a good film.
Yeah, that's more my kind of thing than hers, I think.
Yeah, but he's the
Oscar.
Sorry?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
What's the one? What's the one he's in with Kurt Russell?
Oh, Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash.
we watched that.
Favourite.
Yeah, we enjoyed
Yeah, you
that.
don't know shit.
I mean, we watched Tango. When did? God, that was like November. I want to say we watched Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash is the worst name for that film because it makes me think like one of them is a chimp, who's the sidekick. The chimp is called Tango. You know what I mean?
I guiltily
it's like
that
like
film.
another Every Which Way But Loose movie.
And I went easily 10 plus years without watching it.
Oh, no,
and
there
I,
it
and
is.
I revisited it.
Yeah, early December we watched that.
I
There
had
you go.
no idea that like Stallone is camping up in that film.
Speaking of camping things up, Judge Dredd.
Yeah,
No,
I
you didn't.
I showed that to Joshua years ago.
Did you watch it with this month?
No, but
Don't do that
again,
to your
it-
wife, mate. She doesn't deserve
Oh,
it.
she's seen it before, and I think she likes it. But yeah,
She's seen it before, and I think she likes
I'm
it.
not 100% sure.
do you want me to actually tell you some of the ones that we
Let's go.
we have?
Let's go.
So what do we? So we're
Ants.
So we're currently doing the Escape Plan movies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
You know what? Escape Plan's not was all right.
It's like a terrible remake of Prison Break.
Pairing Stallone and Schwarzenegger in a
non-restaurant environment.
It would have been amazing.
In a
but nobody did
non-restaurant
it.
environment. Yeah.
And we started watching the first of the two straight to DVD.
Do you know the Plan of Hollywood was actually named after John?
This morning, so yeah.
Of course.
But Assassins. That's I really rated that.
Now, I have a guilty indulgence for that movie, even though I know that it's not great. The same with The Specialist.
The Specialist, Dave doesn't actually have in, and he's working on that.
Got a great scene
for us
in
at
it,
the moment.
boy.
It's on.
It's got a great scene in it. Yeah, boy. Him and Sharon Stone in that shower.
Because Assassins is
90 Sharon Stone.
Assassins is Richard Donner, and it's very noirish.
Probably why I like it then.
That's
Antonio Banderas, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him walking.
He's
I
fucking
love him
nuts in
going
that.
through that room,
Yeah.
double gunned with a camera like right
Yeah.
in his face. Oh my god, he was hot as balls. Man.
Yeah.
What else you
So, what else did we?
Made me want to pussy my boots.
I think that's we've only done a few
That's my
Stallones
magic
so
wish.
far, so we've
Whatever
got a
the fuck it was called.
lot to get through. But I did my whole watching a lot of Christmas stuff over December, and I think I mentioned to you before. I discovered that there had been 5 Christmas movies that came out in 1994. So The Santa Claus,
Yes.
the remake of Miracle on 34th Street,
Okay.
and then I ended up watching the other 3 this Christmas just gone.
And what were they, Paul? What were they?
Mixed Nuts.
Mixed nuts.
Mixed Nuts.
I don't think that's. I think you got down the wrong aisle in the fucking in Dave's place. Mixed nuts.
It's called Mixed Nuts.
Oh, mixed nuts.
Yeah, it's the
right, okay.
it's the Steve Martin, Nora Ephron.
I thought, who
movie.
the fuck's Mick?
It's a remake of a French movie called the translation is something like Santa Claus is Garbage.
All right.
So there was that. There was Trapped in Paradise, which is Nicolas Cage, Dana Carvey, and because I talked to you about this. What's his name? I am a complete cunt.
Oh, John Lovett.
I'm an asshole. Thank you.
Which on paper looks like a
That
great
was
idea.
84.
94.
Oh, 94.
94.
Yeah.
But they're not served terribly well by the script. They're 3 criminal brothers who go to a town, rob a bank,
I've seen
and then find the spirit of Christmas.
Okay. And what's the last one then?
It's the last one's called The Ref, and it's
How would you know these were Christmas movies?
yeah,
Is that terrible?
it's Dennis Leary.
Oh, okay.
Dennis
I do like
Leary,
Dennis Leary.
does a home invasion at Christmas.
Okay.
and comedy hijinks ensue.
Oh, speaking of comedy hijinks, Joe, I started watching yesterday and I haven't finished it yet. I found the full, the 90-minute version's on there, but the full 3-hour-long version, which is the theatrical plus all the additional stuff. The Aristocrats is on YouTube.
Really?
No, the documentary about the joke.
Oh.
There's a full 3-hour-long documentary about the joke on Netflix. The movie's great, but there's a 3-hour-long cut of it on there, so you can watch that for free on Netflix. I would heartily recommend it, but don't watch it around children or the easily offended. Yes. But I love that documentary. It's so good fun. So fun.
Cool.
Just watching all these comedians just pissing themselves about one joke. It's not even a funny joke, but it's how they tell it to each other, and embellish it and everything like that. I fucking love it. It's great. But on its core, it's not a funny joke. But yeah, it's as Jimmy Cricket used to say. Oh no, Frankie Carson. Sorry, Frankie Carson. Yeah, it's the way.
It's the way I tell them.
Yeah,
The way you tell them.
yeah. So Frankie Carson. Yeah.
Genius.
So there we go. Anything else that we need to go over?
I watched Wicked for
I haven't watched it yet.
good, okay, maybe bit.
Yeah, I've still not seen it. Kath went and saw it at the cinema, but I've not seen it.
There is a scene in it which is so perfectly and beautifully edited that I would rewatch that scene many, many times, but I will probably never
not the rest
watch
of it.
Watch the film again.
Fair.
But I'm not a theatre guy either, so it's not.
Yeah.
It was never for me.
True.
There's no defying gravity.
Kath really loved the first film, then went and saw it in the West End, and was deeply disappointed by the second half of the stage version, especially because there weren't real monkeys with wings.
Oh well, there we go.
Okay.
Which
Why have you not spliced for my entertainment?
Which, as I have pointed out to Kath on many occasions, is called animal abuse.
Yes. Well, on that bombshell.
Yes.
Let's leave that one there.
Yes.
Okay, because Paul's wife wants to harm animals. Let's leave it there.
Yes.
So thank you once again to Doug for letting us come here to the Geek Boutique once again. That's forever. It's going to be called.
It's never going to get old.
No, never going to get old. Thank you to Paul for being you. And thank you for everyone listening or watching on Patreon for joining us today. We'll be back next month. Are we back regular?
I have one more thank you.
Oh, you got one more thank you?
Yeah, it's to you. Because you put all this show together every single month. And you come and you turn up and you set up. And I'm usually here but doing stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Paul comes in whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Paul
comes
just
in once
walks
the
in
work's
and
done.
puts the sign up.
Yeah.
Good lad, well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, you put all the effort in, mate. And I'm going to
Thank
try
you.
and do this every month this year because I want to try and do what I always want to do in the new year, which is just be a little better.
Oh,
Hey.
well, good. No, thank you.
You're
But yeah, I'll be back on the first Saturday of the month.
Yeah, so that's
That will
the
be
7th of February.
7th, yes, because we've got
'Cause-
the
and
convention
then-
the week after.
Yeah, we've got Rexcom the following week.
Wrexham. Yes.
Wrexham.
Awesome.
On Valentine's Day.
Awesome.
Yes. So, yeah. there
You've
we
met my missus. You know we don't give a fuck about this kind of
True,
stuff. So
true.
Yeah,
Woo!
to
Okay.
be fair, we're not.
So if you're in the
particularly
Warrington area, 7th of February, get your asses down to the Geek Boutique. What other stuff? I say we're in Wrexham on the 14th of February. So yeah, we'll see you there if you come to Wrexham. And we've got other stuff in the plans for the rest of the year, various other shenanigans. We won't be at AnimeCon, which I believe is this weekend, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think we're not there, obviously. We didn't go this year. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we need to do. If you like what we do, visit us over on the Patreon. Throw us a quid or so, you know what I mean? That's all it is. To see video versions of the podcast, I'm going to try and get more extra bonus stuff out this year. If you've already been on there, you'll know that video versions of the Jaws thing, I put that up on Facebook, but that'll get buried by the algorithm before too long.
Yeah.
So I put it on Patreon as well, so you can always find it there. Once the stuff off BBC is gone from the iPlayer, it's taken about a month or so, I'll put the BBC iPlayer, the news part of it, up on there as well, so you'll get that around about this time next month. And yeah, there's going to be other bits and bobs. I'm going to start Quick Bites back up again. There's going to be some Lego-y stuff happening.
Yes, I've got Lego now.
Paul's got Lego.
Yeah,
Paul's got big Lego.
I've got big Lego.
Yeah. I am going to be buying a Lego set, a very fun Lego set, in the next couple of days, so I may film a little video about that. If Lego's not your thing, it's not your thing, but, it's mine. So, yeah, take a look on TikTok for the show. We've got TikTok for the show. We're going to put, funny little best-of clips up on there. I'll put some from this episode. There's classic episode stuff going up on there. Check out Paul on the TikTok target. Check out John Hollywood. I've got one, but I don't really post stuff on there. But yeah, TikTok's there. We've got the Facebook. John's got a Facebook. We've got Instagram. John's got an Instagram. So go and check that out.
You've got an Instagram, and you've got an Instagram, and you've got an Instagram.
We're trying to get a bit more social for 2026. So yeah, just check us out on all the places. Yeah, I think that's
Merch.
merch. There is a merch. Yeah, if you want to go and buy some stuff, then you can do. Go over to tinyurl.com/50foot store. That's 50FT store. And you can get your hands on John Hollywood t-shirts and 50 Foot Nerds t-shirts, Dredger shit. Yeah, and if you want to join our Patreon, patreon.com/50foot Nerds. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. If you want to get involved in the show in any way, shape or form, either come and see us in person or email us at 50footnerds@gmail.com. FIFTYFOOTNERDS@gmail.com.
Anything except spam.
There we go. Right, that's all of that then. Anything else that comes up, we'll let you know in the meantime in the usual places. But for this month, I've been really, really annoyed at how long the final for Stranger Things was. That didn't need to be that way.
I've been watching that vein again.
And I've been sat here waiting to do this show so I can make sure that the news I get is fucking legit and not AI.
Exactly. If you want actual news and not AI slop,
yes,
then please come to 50 Foot Nerds. No, I mean, come to the 50 Foot Nerds. You know, we're not horses. Or we could be if we AI'd ourselves that way. Until next month, geek out.
Woohoo!
If you've enjoyed the nerdom in your ears, then why not give the podcast a subscribe? You can find us on all major platforms, including Apple, Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube. Also, all of our episodes are archived over at 50footnerds.co.uk. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. If you really like us, then why not sign up to our Patreon service? It's a virtual tip jar starting at just $1 per month. As a patron, you get early access and extended episodes, video episodes, and more. You can sign up now over at patreon.com/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. You can find us on social media too. Why not drop us a follow over on Facebook, Instagram, or check out John Hollywood's TikTok account over at Real John Hollywood, all one word. We have merchandise too. T-shirts, posters, stickers, and more. And you can buy all of those over at tinyurl.com/50footstore. That's 50FT store. Email us your questions, comments, and improv suggestions to 50footnerds@gmail.com. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS@gmail.com. If you want to see us in person, then tickets to all of our live shows can be found at ticketsource.co.uk/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. All of these links and more can be found on our Linktree page. That's linktr.ee/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. And don't forget, you can visit Doug anytime at Geek Retreat in Warrington. Tell him the nerds sent you.